morning, sir. I am Marijoy A. Pampilo, student from Jose Rizal Memorial State University. I'm in my second year now and I am hoping to learn more from you today. I will be asking you questions in relation to the strategies that your school takes to create linkages and harmonious relationship with the stakeholders, and how SLAC improve professional relations and development. It is okay with you, sir?
Oh,
As we are now in this global pandemic, we are all aware that education must go on and it's continuously happening. What are the challenges that you have experienced as a public school teacher in delivering the best education for the learners?
one challenge I can cite is when a teacher teaches the learners with different backgrounds, okay, because that would demand different strategies for them to learn well. And this pandemic, I think this pandemic is quite challenging because we are not just thinking about learners with different backgrounds. We are also thinking of economic status of the students. And for those students who cannot afford digital platform, I think it's quite a challenge because we cannot reach out for them.
How was it different from the traditional setup face-to-face of learning before?
Super different because we need to uh, what they call this, we need to transform face-to-face instruction to digital platforms. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, can the students afford the digital platform? And most of them don't. In our school, for example, I think only 10% of the learners can afford digital platforms.
What are the strategies that your school takes to create linkages and a harmonious relationship with parents and guardians?
Okay, so our school principal, as the leader, had that basic education learning continuity plan, which states that we should deliver learning through different modalities. And as what I've said before, only 10% who can afford the digital platform. So 90% of those learners chose the printed modules. And that's what we do. We distribute printed modules weekly and then retrieve the answers of the students through their parents.
How did you establish professional links with your colleagues and stakeholders?
For professional links, I think it's not only me who establish it. The Department of Education helps us to establish links with our fellow professionals. In our case, in our division, for example, it is through our education program supervisor, and in our school, it is through our head teacher or our principal. But of course, there is a lot of help coming from the benevolent stakeholders because without them, we don't have this financial assistance as well as the services that we need.
What are the strategies that the school make to improve professional relations and development?
Through the strategic leadership of our principal, we were encouraged to come up with innovate materials for better student outcomes. We were also encouraged to come up with intervention plan such as action research to improve learning as well as professional development. And lastly, we were encouraged also to create programs and for these purposes as well.
How does SLAC improve professional relations and development of teachers?
Last session gives us the variety of teaching materials as well as strategies on how to deliver our lesson to learners. Of course, we can see that each of the teachers has unique way of delivering, and it's good to imitate good things from good people like teachers are talented.
What is your advice to young aspirant teachers like me?
I have only three pieces of advice. Number one, you need to love your vocation, meaning you wanted to become a teacher first. Second, of course, you need to pass the LET to teach. And of course, don't forget that in teaching, there should be mastery of the lesson. So you need to master what you'll be teaching.
Thank you so much for your time today, sir. I have learned a lot and hope to apply it someday.
Enjoy teaching!